Hello and welcome to another Hunt at Lunch. My name is Mark. Today we're going to be playing Hunt Showdown, obviously for lunch. For this stream, I think I'm going to start. We're going to mess around with some silenced weapons, just to see how they fare. I'm doing solo play, so when I'm messing around with some of these loadouts and figuring out what works well, I'm not interrupting a team that's trying to take the game serious. I mean, I am, but you know what I mean. I'm kind of finding my groove and what works best for me, and still kind of learning. So anyway, if you guys aren't following, feel free to hit the follow, and don't forget to hit the notifications button. That way, anytime I'm streaming, you can pop by and say hey. And let's jump on in. So something that I'm going to be trying a little bit different, since I'm going to be doing a lot more solo play, is the hand crossbow actually has these chaos bolts, which I can shoot off, and it'll cause some ruckus down the way. Maybe that'll open up an opportunity for me to either swoop in with a bomb lance or take some good pop shots when people go to check it. So that is the theory behind that. That I can probably try to set up some opportunities with setting up some traps and trying to get people to kind of hurt them in a direction. That way, you know, I can seize an opportunity. I currently have a pretty full roster of all these different things that I wanted to try, so I got them kind of set up before I start streaming. That way I can just pop in and I can jump to players instead of you guys having to wait and watch me set up loadouts and everything. So I think the plan is from here on out I'll set up my loadouts, and then that way I can just jump right into games instead of messing around, and you guys can, you know, enjoy some actual gameplay opposed to seeing me mess around in the menus. So currently I have a full roster. I think it's like 30 something people. So most of them are the bomb lance, but that's just my go-to. That's my favorite loadout, is bomb lance and you know, bow and arrow. I'm trying to kind of mix up with the arrows with the bow, messing with the concertina shots. That way I can kind of, if I'm close enough, I can get someone kind of stuck in the thing, you know, bleed damage. So I'm messing around and learning a little bit. Been spending a lot of time in the gun range, just kind of getting a feel for everything. Not a super particular fan of like the Vetterli silenced, but I'm gonna try to get better at it because it is really decent. And if I'm gonna be doing solo, I need to start getting better at doing headshots and stuff like that. I can't rely on the bomb lance the whole time. Alright, looks like we're starting off near the Pearl. One bounty, so let's see how we do. Based off of where I'm seeing all the extraction points, it might be the boss layer might be way to the south. Usually they don't. It's going to be to the south and possibly to the, I'd say probably Pelican Prison, maybe First Testimonial. We'll see. I think I'm going to kind of slowly move my way south from like Pearl to the Ash Creek Lumber, so on. Hearing gunshots, it sounds like to the southwest, maybe? So either they, let's see, I don't know, someone's going loud. Yep. Big shots. It looks like there was someone just a little sneakier than me, huh? That's the reason I'm sitting here watching, because I'm trying to learn a little bit about some of this sneaky, because this person's clearly a solo. I don't know, they're gonna step on my trap that I set up on the bridge. I doubt it. Yeah, they're just planning up there and just kind of sniping anyone with the arrows as they're coming by. I don't think this guy realizes that the bounty's actually south. He's looking all around, seeing if there's anyone else coming. I don't think anyone else is coming. He's pretty good. I heard him, or I thought I heard someone in the bush. So I jumped in there, but man, that grunt gave away my position pretty quick. I knew someone was there. I thought maybe they had gone up, so. That player's pretty patient, I should say. Let's grab our free stuff real quick. This build is more like a sniper, long distance, not necessarily stealth build. I'm gonna stick to the silenced weapons for the time being. I know it's kind of a variety of the different weapons. There's the Vetterli and the Winchester Winchester silenced. Let's start here. That's cool. I've got the fanning perk that way of close quarters. So let's give it a shot. So there's been a couple of times where I've had something with the Full Metal Jacket that I could literally, well, floor bang or wall bang, whatever you want to call it, right through people like running above me. I think Lock Bay. There was a match where there were a couple of guys just running back and forth, and if I would have had this, I could have, because they were running back and forth, I probably could have at least taken a couple of bars, if nothing else. Um, I like coupling this, believe it or not, with the bomb lance because you've got something that's kind of mid-range, pretty accurate. Not accurate, but puts a lot of pressure on. And then if they get too close, you've got the bomb lance. But um, in the spirit of trying some different stuff and seeing what's, probably the best, you know, loadout. I mean, for me anyway, still leaning towards the bomb lance. I'm still kind of partial, but I've got to expand beyond that. So something that I've been kind of thinking, I'm wondering, because the PS4 version to the PS5 version, you can tell there's a lot more textures and it's a lot cleaner. It's even better on the PC. I don't know if you guys have seen the difference between PC and PS5, but the PC is just far superior as far as visually. I'm wondering when the new engine comes out if it's going to be like updated graphics, if it's going to be even more, sharp. I'm hoping that's the case. I know that the requirements for the game are going up. So obviously, PS4, you're no longer going to be able to play on the PS4. You're going to have a PS5. And then the PC, the requirements are going to be going up. So I'm hoping that means it's going to be a lot more, sharp and beautiful graphics. As it is on the PS5 and the PC, I think it's pretty gorgeous. Crytek has done a fantastic job, and this game is 6 years old and still, I mean, still looks amazing to me anyway. I mean, I guess I'm kind of biased though because I'm definitely a fanboy. I knew there was someone else out there. I heard them. How far away? 47 meters. It's a pain doing solo, you know. I'm not the greatest at the sneaky. You know, I like to go get the target, but you saw that. I sat there and watched that player run by. So. Apologize about the dead air. Let's see. We got time for another round. Let's get our free stuff. At this point, I don't know if I'm even collecting anything. Yeah, see. Okay. Let's see, my KDR dropped too much. Yikes. Okay. So I was playing with some guys earlier, and both of their KDRs were like over 1, which I guess is pretty normal for decent players. Yeah, that looks good. So I guess I really sucked pretty bad when I first started playing. I mean, I'm not the greatest now, but I was far worse. Let's play with some randos. Maybe I'll last longer than 5 minutes. It's a long climb up out of the gutters of -1 or whatever you want to call it, point, whatever. When I first started, when I got out of training, I think I had died so much that first off I was 2 stars. So, and then in addition to that, my KDR was like 24. It was terrible. Let's see. This guy's still new though. Relatively new, yeah. You can't always tell by the prestige. I was like, oh man, yeah, prestige, Okay, this guy's about my level. I mean, he's got way more hours in, but that's okay. I guess he decided not to prestige anymore either. That's, you know, losing all the stuff that you're working really hard for. It's kind of a boo-boo thing, you know. I like holding on to some of my loot. They say not to do that, not to worry about like your weapon stock load or your stock inventory and the money. You can always do a free player, but I like having my you know my armory essentially. Where I can go grab a bomb lance anytime I want, or try different weapons. Kind of sucks that they reset. I don't even mind if they like took everything away, and but like leave what you either. I don't know if they can leave what you have in stock, but I mean at least leave it to where I can purchase more. I guess I don't know. They need to kind of. I guess that's why it's all a high stakes game. I don't mind losing it after each round because at least I lost it, but to amass so much stuff and then just have it gone just to get a little tick on the bar, I don't know if it's worth it. Some folks say it's not. Some folks say you won't get better with the weapons unless you do that. I don't know. I haven't been. I mean, I've got less than 600 hours in, which is nothing. It's like a drop in the bucket compared to some of these awesome players that have got like over 1,000, like several thousand. Some of these guys. So, but if you guys have any loadout suggestions, if there's anything in there that you think might work, give me a shout. Let me know.
Somebody's been here, guys.
Say that again. Sorry, I didn't hear.
Somebody took some. No, sorry. Somebody took the clue here, so we're not alone in this area, I guess.
Okay. Most likely. Let's see. They're probably heading to the Moses.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, sneaky, quiet.
Yeah, there's been a lot of bush Wookiees out today.
Oh. Well, might as well head to Weeping Stone right away.
Yeah, okay. Got a trap by this exit.
Okay.
I think I was hearing them from the east, if I'm not mistaken. It sounded like gunfire from the east.
Yeah. I think we're doing the other boss somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe they'll come here. Maybe they won't.
Well, that's not good. Sorry, Homeboy's gonna revive me again, and that gal was just gonna hit me again. So I had to dip out. It's unfortunate. Necro in the wrong hands can be really bad. Oh. Ah, killed my KDR. Drop me a point. No. Man, every time I play randoms, this is what happens. I mean, don't get me wrong, I died a lot as the solo, so I can't blame it all on them, but... Man, I wish I would have been quick enough to swap over to my secondary and just use the fanning, but... Hindsight, right? Hindsight. I gotta get better at those quick decisions. Okay. Alright guys, this is where I'm gonna cut off because I've got a few minutes before I gotta get back to lunch, or get back to job from lunch, so I hope you enjoyed. If you're not following, come on by, give me a follow, and don't forget to hit that notification button. That way, anytime I'm streaming, you can come on by and say hey. Hope you guys have a good day. See you later.